Hi everyone and welcome to Season 3, Episode 9 of Mighty Moron with me, the United City FM. Welcome along. So we've found ourselves in the second leg of our semi-final playoff match today against Fenix. They finished top of Group B in Primera B Nacional, and we finished in the top 3 or 4 in the Group A of Primera B Nacional to get into the playoffs. We now meet each other in the semi-finals. We've already played the first game, our home leg, and we got a 2-2 draw against them, which wasn't a bad result really. They are a very good side. And now we go away from home, a one-off match. Can we get the result that we're looking for to go through to the final? Let's find out. So welcome back to Club Deportivo Moron in the second tier of Argentinian football, and we are in the playoffs. The most recent fixture that we had was a 2-2 draw against Fenix in the first leg of our semi-final playoff match. You can see that it was a decent result for us really, considering that Fenix finished top of Primera B Nacional Group B. So they finished top of their group. If we go and have a look at our competition page, we can see that we finished in the end in third place in our group. And then the two mashed together for a playoff setup that sends one team up, basically. Or two teams up, I think. In the end, it's complicated. But we've got a chance to get through to the final today with a good performance. It is going to be tricky. They are a decent side. We were slightly lucky to come away with a 2-2 draw in the first game. And that was our home match in the tie. So away from home, they're probably going to be even harder prospect. But there we are. That's what we've got in front of us. One-off game to see if we can get into the final. Can we do it? Let's get into the tactics page and see what we've got in store for Fenix. So it wasn't quite the case in the first leg, but in this second leg, we've pretty much got our full strength 11 to choose from. In the first leg, we had to rotate, I think, about 3 or 4 players in just through tiredness, etc., to keep everybody fit. You can see that we're on the edges occasionally with some slightly lower conditioning than I like, but at this point, you've just got to put them out on the pitch and give them a go, haven't you, really? So we've got pretty much everybody to choose from. The only player that's out injured is Cherry on top, but he probably wouldn't have made the starting lineup or the bench today either. That's just how it's been for him this season. So all of that means that for today's match against Fenix, we have Galvin in goal, Ortiz and Echeverria in central defence, Brogy at right back, Sanchez at left back, Federico, Cabrera and Piero in central midfield, with Fernandez on the right, Sewell on the left and Clidio up top, and a bench of Corzo, Ochoa, Gayer, Cholki, Glaby, Orozco and Galliano. So let's get into today's game and see what happens. So I've gone passionately to tell them that it's a great opportunity to show all the pundits that they've been right to back us. Now, interestingly, Fenix play with a diamond in midfield, so they're quite narrow. So we get a chance down the sides when we can get the ball from them, but they're a bit tricky. Corner for us, though, immediately after 5 minutes of the game, and the header goes over the top of the bar in the end. But that wasn't too bad a start, really. We're in the game and we've had a chance at goal. So that should boost the confidence and get the morale up a little bit. They've been told some home truths in a team talk, it looks like, and a shout. And they're a bit more focused, Fenix, from that. But we're hanging on in there in this first half, 30 minutes in, and the corner comes in for Fenix, blocked twice. Brilliant defensive work, but the Fenix have it again, and they've worked it from left to right and get another chance for a crossing, another block, 3 in a row, and almost a foot in there to nick the ball. Defensively, they're putting their bodies on the line, and then the shot goes wide from Fenix, and we come out of that unscathed, which was fantastic work defensively. You can see that the statistics for the match have swayed in the favour of Fenix now, which is unfortunate. We've had more of the possession. We haven't quite done as much with it as they have, though. 10 shots for them, 3 on target, 3 and 1 for us. 56% possession, though, for us, which isn't too bad. We haven't quite found our route through, though. That one chance after about 5 minutes was pretty much as good as it got in the first half. So we're going to go, again, passionately, we'll say, which one are we going to go for today? Let's give these fans a performance they're expecting from us. Didn't quite get the reaction I was looking for, really. Maybe I should have gone assertive at them, but there we go. Straight away into the team shouts and go demand more, and we're going to move up into an attacking formation a little bit from the the slightly less more balanced approach. We're going to go looking forward to the trying to win the game. We've got a one-off game here. We've got to do something with it, even though we're away from home. And some good defensive work again there. Defensively, we've been very, very solid, which is fantastic. Can we unlock them, though? Saul with a cross in, and Kalido can't quite get under the ball, but we win it back again, and the cross comes in, and there's the chance, and Kalido sticks out a foot, and as long as there's no offside, is there an offside? I think there possibly is. There is. It was offside. It looked a little bit odd, didn't it? A great ball in from Brogy on that right fullback position. Absolutely drills it into the middle. Kalidio gets on the end of it, but it was about a metre offside, I guess. And so it doesn't stand. And now we can see that, that was a bad throw-in by Fenix there. And we eventually got hold of the ball and had a shot at goal, but straight down the sights of the goalkeeper. And we're reaching the 70th minute mark. Corner comes in. We're doing really well. Kalidio picks up the ball and then loses out, and they boot it clear. So we're just going to give them a couple of minutes. All the pressure coming from us. So I don't want to change anything just at the moment. Cross comes in again. We win that loose ball on the edge of the box, but then lose out, and they counter-attack on us really, really quickly, Fenix. And they get it into our penalty box down the left-hand side. Shoot at goal, though, from a narrow angle, and the goalkeeper saves it. Now we're going to make a couple of changes and just see if we can protect some fading legs a little bit and maybe get some fresh impetus up top. So what have we got to work with? Piero comes out and Chalky comes in. Chalky played really well in the last game for us. Got a goal to get us that 2-2 result against Fenix in the first leg. So he can come in and play for the last 15 minutes. Kalidio not quite done it up top and is not having the best day in terms of his rating. So he comes out. We've got one more to make. We can either take Sanchez off because of his low rating, or maybe we take Fernandez out to protect him for a potential future game. Tricky, isn't it? He's one of our better players. I think I'm going to do it, though. I think I'm going to protect him and just put Glabby in for the last 15 minutes of the game. Hope that we can nick a goal and send us through to that final. So we've got one last chance for a shout. So we're going to show some passion is the one that we're going to go for. But it's Fenix with the ball down the left-hand side. We clear it, though. Saul with the second header gets it up to Galliano, moves past his defender like he wasn't even there, gets into the box down the left-hand side, shoots at goal, but it's straight at the goalkeeper again. And it doesn't really challenge him enough, does it? Either side on the floor would have made him do something there, but we didn't quite manage it. Throw in for us down the left-hand side, though. We are piling on the pressure. Those last few minutes have been fantastic for us. The last 20, 30 minutes of this second half have been really great. But can we get the goal? And we hit the post, and on the follow-up, it's Galliano. What happened there? Oh, he was offside on the follow-up. Oh, such a good shot initially from outside the box into that onto that post, and Galliano responded quicker than anybody else and got there first, but he didn't quite manage it because he was offside. And we go to penalty kicks again to see if we can get through to the final. So we're going to auto pick the penalty kick takers. You can see we don't have very good penalty kickers at all, so it's going to be a real big ask to get through. But that's the lineup that we're going for. Let's see how we get on. We are first up, and it's Galliano with the first penalty kick. Can he put it away? He hits the woodwork. He hits the post. And Fenix get a chance to really become dominant in this penalty shootout. And they make their first one. So they are now 0-1 up. Oh, no. Cabrera steps up. We have to start scoring these. And he hits the other post. Galliano hits the right post, Cabrera hits the left post, and that's our penalty kickers for you. They're not quite good enough, really. We got through the last penalty shootout. Fenix take their chance to go 2-0 up in this. We have to score this. Ortiz, and he finally does. 2-1. We're on the score sheet in the penalty shootout. But, of course, all the advantage with Fenix. Come on, goalkeeper. And he doesn't. He dives the wrong way. He's not getting anywhere near them. We are sinking in this penalty shootout. We've got to score this one. If we don't, I think we're done for. And it's Sewell that comes out. Now, he's played really well for the last few games where he's had to because Orozco's been injured. Can he cap it with a penalty kick here to get us another goal? He does. We're still in the shootout. But now we've got to turn our attention to our goalkeeper. He's got to pull out a save or they've got to miss at this point. Otherwise, we're out of the playoff semi-final. Disappointingly so. I think we've made a much better shout of it this year than we did last year. But even so, to go out on penalties would be really disappointing. And it's Camacho for Fenix, steps up and he puts it home and Fenix go through to the final. And we've got another year in the Primera B Nacional. Oh, humph. That's not great, is it? That's unfortunate. We set ourselves up after the first leg with a decent opportunity. We were 2-2. We got into this second game. We got all the way through the 90 minutes, still even. And then we go out on penalties because Galliano hit the right post and Cabrera stepped up immediately afterwards and hit the left post. Oh dear. There we go. There we go. What more can you say? I think we were really, really good in this second leg. I really do. That second half performance was pretty magnificent, really, under the pressure that we were under. Away from home, we put all the pressure on Fenix. We were having chance after chance. In the end, we ended up with 14 shots at goal and 5 on target. And we just couldn't find the breakthrough, which was the disappointing part of the game. And that is pretty much all the analysis you need. We had the chances, we had the impetus and the momentum of the game, and we didn't manage to take a chance to get us through to that final. Oh dear. Oh well, team talk, we're going to calmly say, let's hold your heads up high. You played well and should be proud of performance regardless of the result. I think that's right. I think we did really well. It just, that quality on the penalty kicks wasn't there. You could see that from the attributes, we just don't have good penalty kick takers at all. And it really, really showed, didn't it? But there we go. Anyway, that's going to basically do it. There's no point over-analysing this particular performance. We could see what happened. We were a little bit unlucky. We put them under pressure, but we didn't have that quality when it really, really mattered to put the ball in the back of the net. That one shot from outside the box that hit the woodwork was unlucky, I thought. Other than that, there we go. That's it. It's just done. We are out of the playoffs for this particular season. So we've got to go through another transfer window now at this point to figure out for next season. But what I would say, and I should have said at the beginning of this particular episode, and it was my mistake not to, there is a video on the channel called something along the lines of FM21 series announcements and channel update, something like that. Go and find it. In there, it's really important because in there is an opportunity for you to have an impact on what happens for the next few days on the channel before Football Manager 21 comes out. So it's important you go and watch that and then let me know your thoughts from those options that I give you in that video. Let me know your thoughts of the options in the comments of that particular video, if that makes sense. I hope it does. I should have done this at the beginning of the episode. Sorry about that. Anyway, go and find that video. Figure out with me where we're going to go next. For today, though, that's going to do it for this particular season in the Primera B Nacional. We didn't quite manage to get through the playoffs. They were tricky to get through. We're going to have to give it potentially another go. But until then, thank you for joining me today. I really, really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and join my United City community. The more the merrier. Click that like button for me. It helps me get seen by loads of other people. Until next time, though, take care of yourselves. I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.